Signs that he cares about you, part 2. Welcome back to Black Swan Relationship Academy. My name is Magdalena and I'm your high value coach. Last episode I was talking about how to figure out whether the man is caring about you or perhaps he cares a little bit more than he say. Today I'm going to elaborate about it a little bit more and give you more indicators. He might be your work colleague, he might be your long lost friend, or the person that you just met but never thought that there was any romantic relationship with. Dating online is giving you advantage whether somebody is interested in you or not. You can pick it up really quick when you're just looking at the person's profile and you can see, I'm looking for the relationship, I'm looking for the long-term relationship, I'm looking for a marriage, or nothing too serious. Straight away you know what this person is looking for. But let's, for example, say you have a work colleague or your best friend's brother, a person that you pushed into the friend zone, or perhaps you've been pushed into the friend zone and maybe this person changed his mind. How to figure out whether this person is becoming closer, whether he wants to be more romantic with you, and how to dig out from that depths of that friend zone. Let's hear it. Sometimes we meet people around or we go into the party and we quickly selecting or deselecting potential partner for a friend. Recently, I was having a lunch with a group of friends, and one of our friends was talking about a guy that really would like to date her, but she just friend-zoned him years ago. And our male friends say like, oh yeah, he just doesn't know how to come out of the friend zone, or from the friend zone ship, or from the friend zone cave. However you want to call it, the man is buried deep down under the layers of just friend or friendly or not to look at. But who knows, there might be a potential in that man. We as a women, we tend to go for this masculine man, for this man when there is a little bit of a dangerous side, or the excitement. Yes, the excitement, that's what we want in the man. Hence, the guys who are real sweethearts and men who are truly, truly sweet and which cherish you like a queen that you are, we tend to put them into the friend zone, unfortunately. So it might appear like it's just a teenage drama, but trust me, I know a lot of clients who are 40, 50, 60, who actually don't see the potential of the man who is trying to please her. They just say, oh, he's just my friend. Oh, I know him for years. No, I wouldn't go out with him. I don't find him attractive, etc., etc. And I remember my friend, my good colleague, he said to me, like, oh yeah, he just doesn't know how to come out of the friend zone. So let's think about it. How do potential men who has been buried over there and doesn't know how to come out will try and show you that he is a man worth of your attention. Number one, ladies, he wants you to see him as a masculine. He wants to show you that he is a man. Yes, he wants you to see him as a masculine man. And mind you, every single man, doesn't matter if he's a teenager, if he's a grown-up man, a high-value man will show off as a masculine man. It is known that the men are peacocks. Yes, they like to show off. And if your friend is trying to come out from the little grave that you put him over there and put a little bit of a sand over him so he won't come out that easily, he might do gentle little things. He might want to send you a picture of the shirt that he picked up for the event that he's going with his work colleagues. And in the picture will be him putting his tie up, but what you might notice that he's putting up his muscles. Yes, ladies, he wants you to notice how masculine he is. He wants you to notice that he has been working out recently. He wants you to see his strong arms. Yes, it might be just a small show off of his muscles, but trust me, he wants you to know that he has a good strong arms, that he can carry you, that he can be a great provider in a future relationship. That's how the man's psyche is working. He wants you to know that you're gonna be safe in his arms. And even just a small picture that when he's showing off his muscles, he's trying to show you his masculinity. Physical, but there is a deeper end going into it, that he will be a good provider, taking that he's a good man. But he is, because you already know him, because he's your good friend. So give him a chance. He might invite you to some activity, to sports activity, for instance, some tennis or go-karting, anything that he can show off, and everything that will show you how masculine he is and how great champion he is. And he might want you even come to his football game where he's playing, so you can see that he's a champion and he's a winner in whatever he does. So maybe one day you will change your mind and you will see that he's a true potential for a boyfriend or a future husband, not just a friend. One of my ex-boyfriends, he took me to his competition in martial arts, so I could see how masculine he is when he is in a competition with the other men as well. That's actually quite attractive, and trust me, I have saw him in a different light. Number 2, he sees you as a couple. Very often when you guys are together, going for the dinner or coming back from the concert or so, he speaks about you as a possible couple. He's telling you things like, oh my gosh, it would be so nice to go and see this movie together. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Look at this couple. If we would be couple, I bet if you would argue, you wouldn't be speaking to me for the days, and if I'll make you my specialty, you will forgive me straight away. And you're thinking like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? It's just a joke or so, and you don't take it as a hint. First of all, he is planning the future with you because he likes you. Second of all, he is paying attention and tracking how you stand on that subject. Whether you will take it as a joke, whether you will kind of like, oh yeah, I would like that. And then you guys going over and trying to fantasize. And then you guys just joke about it together. And also what he does is very clever. He's planting this idea in your head. So when you guys are coming back, when he's dropping you home, you start thinking like, oh my gosh, this guy is really thoughtful. He's really sweet. I might like him. I really like him. And you start thinking about him. And bang, here we go. That was his whole plan all this time. Number 3, and we do talk about it, about the physical touch. I'm a very touchy-feely person, and if you are in the circle of my friends, you would know that I always like to touch somebody's arm. Even on a date, if I like you, if I flirt with you, I'm gonna touch your hand, I'm gonna touch your bicep. The same thing goes with a man. If the man really likes you and he wants you to know that, he will gently show you that. He will fix your hair, he will touch your shoulder, he will ask you if you're freezing, and put his arms around you. Those are the small indicators that he likes you and he wants you to feel comfortable. And also he longs for the touch, he longs for the contact, and he is very comfortable with you, hence he's opening up. Not every single person is a very touchy-feely person. We have people who are totally opposite. However, in general rule, the person who wants to touch you, who wants to feel you, they feel very comfortable with you and they like you. Signal number 4, he is acting weird or getting weird when you're surrounded by the man. If you have been at the cocktail party, when he sees you speaking with the man, he will start an acting a little bit off. One of my clients says that she doesn't like every time when her and her man are going for the venues or for the parties, because her man is slightly jealous. Exactly, that's what it is. Men want to feel comfortable. Men always want to make a good impression, especially when you are surrounded by other males. Why? Because he is competitive. He wants you to see him as the best man, as a best suitor when you are surrounded with a different man. Hence, for us women, it might be a little bit off, it might be awkward. Men are very competitive, hence they want you to see him in the best light. Sometimes they don't think that it might be weird for us when we watch him peacocking around with other guys and being a little bit jealous. So shrug it off and take it as a compliment. Number 5, he is organizing venues, he's organizing parties, he's dropping hints about new venues, about new ideas, the concerts or the new hotspots in the town, and he wants to share it with you, with your friends, purely because he wants to make sure that you are gonna go. He wants to ask you out, but he's too shy or maybe not certain how you are feeling, yet he is organizing things for the whole group of you and your friends, because he is your friend, you guys are in the same circle, and he wants to make sure that you're gonna be there. And trust me, he will try to find a way to get you alone, so you guys can have this alone time and you guys can talk and chat. So next time when you're gonna be invited at the party by one of your friends, have a look if he is trying to get closer, if he's trying to make the best impression. Those are just small indicators, but they are quite powerful. I want to ask you for help. He might just text you, hey, I got stood up by the girl. Would you be my +1 at my cousin's wedding? You never know. That's how one of my relationships started. One of my good friends actually asked me to be his +1 for his cousin's wedding. You never know when your dream man is coming. He might be buried under the friend zone label. Pick it up and have a look. If you're struggling with dating and you're not sure how to start, sign up to Black Swan Relationship Academy, and myself and coaches, we can be at help and coach you through all of that. My gorgeous ladies, don't be shy and give a friend a chance. If he's a great potential, he will quickly tell you and show you. And who knows, it might end up with a beautiful fairy tale wedding. It was a pleasure today and have an amazing time. I'll see you next time. Bye.